Stop trying to be perfect with your food. Do you ever catch yourself saying something like, I do great all week, but then one slip, pizza night, a cookie at work, and I feel like I ruined everything? Or maybe you've gone the other direction. You avoid those foods completely because you're scared that one bite will send you off the rails. That's the perfection mindset. The belief that if you're not 100% on plan, you've failed. And it's the exact same thing that keeps you bouncing between all in and forget it. You don't need perfect days. You just need a few habits that you can fall back on when everything else goes off track. I'm Rebecca, a dietitian, trainer, and mom of 3. And today I'm sharing the exact habits that helped me and my clients finally make weight loss last. Here's the problem with trying to be perfect. It never lasts. You eat super clean, log everything, skip dessert, maybe even double up on workouts, and it feels good until real life hits. Then one busy night, you grab something quick, and suddenly your brain goes, well, I already messed up, might as well start fresh tomorrow. That's the trap. You go from all in to all out, and you never give your body or your habits a chance to settle into something sustainable. The truth is, perfection might get you quick results, but it also guarantees a crash because nobody can live like that forever. The goal isn't to do everything right. It's to learn what still works on the days that don't go as planned. So instead of aiming for perfect, let's talk about what actually works. Real life habits you can copy. These are the ones I use myself and the same ones I teach my clients who want results that last. Habit number 1. 30 grams of protein at breakfast. It doesn't have to be fancy. A protein shake, Greek yogurt, eggs, or even a bar. Starting your day with protein keeps you full, helps control cravings, and makes it easier to stay consistent later in the day. Habit number 2. Add 1 protein and 1 veggie at lunch. This is such a simple way to balance your meals without tracking every bite. Think rotisserie chicken with a bag of salad, tuna and cucumber, or leftover meat with baby carrots. It doesn't have to be perfect, just covered. And habit number 3, a 20-minute walk most days. You don't need an hour-long workout to make progress. I walk when my kids ride bikes, or I push them in the stroller, or when I'm on a quick phone call, I'll take a few laps. The point is to move your body regularly, not perfectly. And habit number 4, the better, not perfect, dinner rule. If the family wants pizza, have 2 slices and add a side salad. If it's taco night, build your plate with plenty of protein and veggies. And yes, you can still enjoy all the toppings you love. It's not about cutting foods out. It's about learning how to include them in a way that still supports your goals. And habit number 5, drink water before coffee. This one seems tiny, but it's powerful. It's an easy win that builds momentum for the rest of the day, and it helps your energy and hunger cues stay balanced. If you're thinking this seems way too simple, that's actually the point. You don't need another strict plan. You need habits your body can trust, and that's what helps you rebuild your metabolism instead of slowing it down. Here's something I wish more women knew. Lasting weight loss isn't always about eating less. I've worked with so many moms who've spent years under eating, 1,200 calories, skipping meals, cutting carbs. And at first it works, but eventually they hit a wall. The scale stops moving, their energy tanks, and somehow they're gaining weight, eating less than ever. That's not because your body is broken, it's because it's protecting you. When you chronically underfuel, your metabolism slows down to match what you're giving it. Your body becomes really good at running on less. So if you've been eating less and less, but seeing worse results, that's probably why. The fix isn't another cut. It's rebuilding trust with your body. We start by adding back steady, balanced meals with enough protein and real food, not jumping from 1,200 to 2,000 calories overnight, but gradually increasing so your metabolism has a chance to catch up. Think of it like a campfire. If you barely feed it, the flames die down. But when you start adding steady, quality fuel, it burns hotter again. That's your metabolism. Once you give it consistent fuel, your body starts working with you, not against you. After my first baby, I remember feeling like I was doing everything right. Eating clean, working out, following all the rules. But nothing was changing. I was exhausted, barely eating enough, and my body just felt stuck. I wasn't gaining, but I wasn't losing either. My clothes didn't fit the way I wanted, and I didn't feel strong, even though I was showing up. What I didn't realize then was that I wasn't fueling enough to support my body. I was stuck in that mindset of less is better, less food, more workouts, more restriction. And the harder I pushed, the slower my results got. When I finally started eating enough, hitting my protein, lifting heavier, and focusing on simple habits instead of perfection, everything changed. My metabolism picked back up, my energy improved, and my body started responding again. And for the first time, I didn't feel like I was fighting it. I was finally working with it. One of my clients, Megan, told me she used to be really hard on herself, constantly chasing the next intense workout, eating as little as possible and wondering why nothing was changing. She had no idea she was undereating by so much. Between doing 5 to 6 hours of body pump every week and barely fueling, her body was just trying to survive. Once she started strength training the right way and actually eating enough, especially getting in more protein, everything changed. She said, I finally saw results in inches. I lost 2 off my legs, 4 off my waist, and more off my arms. I was in shock. For her, it wasn't about pushing harder. It was about fueling better. Once her body got what it needed, it responded fast. And Megan's story is exactly what we see in the research too. Your metabolism isn't fixed. It adapts to the signals you send it. When you undereat for too long, your body slows things down to protect you. Fewer calories burned, lower energy, stronger hunger signals. But when you start fueling consistently, eating enough protein, moving regularly, sleeping better, your body starts to trust that it's safe. That's when it stops holding on and starts letting go. And here's the part most people miss. It's not the perfect days that change your body. It's the repeated signals, the meals, the movement, the hydration, done consistently over time. That's what teaches your body, hey, this is the new normal. So here's the bottom line. Weight loss doesn't fall apart because you don't have discipline. It falls apart because you've been trying to be perfect. The moms who see lasting results aren't the ones cutting everything out or tracking every single bite. They're the ones fueling their bodies, being consistent, and keeping the simple habits steady. You don't have to eat less. You just have to eat right for your body and repeat it long enough for your metabolism to catch up. And if you're not sure what right for your body actually means, I've linked my free body type quiz below. It'll help you figure out how your body processes food best so you can stop guessing and start fueling in a way that works for you. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your biggest all or nothing struggle? Drop it in the comments. I read every one and I'd love to know where you get stuck. And if this gave you a new way to think about weight loss, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Every week, I share real life strategies to help busy moms lose fat, build strength, and feel confident in their own skin without trying to be perfect. You've got this, and I'll see you in the next one.